Hey guys, Wes from Life Space. It's a beautiful spring day up here in Vancouver, and so today I'm going to teach you how you can build your very own self-watering garden at home utilizing the Sub-Irrigation self-watering system and almost any building material you have on hand. So let's get going and have some fun. We're going to attach some build plans down below that if you're actually going to buy this material, it's going to include a shopping list to allow you to maximize your cut list with the wood that you're buying, so you're not buying too much or too little and you're getting the most of each piece of wood. So look for that down below. That's going to be freely available for you guys to download to take to the lumber store to get your materials. But right now we're just going to build this on the fly. So let's take stock of what we got. You can use these same techniques to use anything from these old deck boards to even things like an old pallet you find in the back alley. Deconstruct that and use this technique to build yourself a raised bed with the Sub-Irrigation self-watering system. I'm going to use this 13 footer to get the most out of the 51-inch pieces here. So just going to measure it out. 51. $102. 153. Alrighty, so the cutting's all done. We've got our 6 pieces at 48 inches. We've got our 6 pieces at 51 inches. And then we've got our 8 corner pieces at 16.5 inches. So the next step is I'm going to start by assembling the corner pieces. Okay, so if we're doing the corner pieces, it's super simple. We're just buttoning the 2 pieces together, like so. And then we're going to fire 4 screws to fasten them together. Alrighty, so there we have it. We got all 4 corners ready to go. And look at that wood. It's a real shame that it's covered in this stain. Okay, now that the corners are done, it's time to build the boxes themselves. So each layer of the box is going to take 2 of the short lengths and 2 of the long lengths. And we're just going to butt these guys together. Super simple construction, but very strong and easy. And it only works with beat up pickup trucks. You know, you can't do the same stuff with like a brand spanking shiny new truck. Right? You have to have a certain patina on it before you can do this sort of work. Oh, beautiful. You made corners. Simply just go over top like so, and then we're going to drill in from the inside. So there we have it. The box is complete. Now it's time to install the Sub-Irrigation self-watering system. Okay, and the last step that I'm going to do before installing the liner is I'm going to drill the hole for the overflow. So what I'll do is I'll go from the inside, not the outside. I'll go from the inside and I'll measure up 3 inches. And that is where I want to drill. That's where I want to drill the center of the hole. And just for the sake of it, let's center it here. So I'll put it on 24. There we go. And that's where I'm going to drill my 1-inch hole for the overflow. There we go. Okay, this is a very important step here. We've got the liner kind of tacked in place. But what you want to do when you're folding this up is you want to make sure that all the folds end up like up top at the garden box here. Right? You want to create like a full sealed unit where there's nowhere for the water to escape. And so that's why it's just really important that when you're doing your fold, everything ends up top here. Fire in up top. Over here too. Look at that. Perfectly folded in liner. Love it. Now the last step before we install the sips is I want to install the overflow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hand to feel around where we pre-drilled that hole, and I'm going to cut a little X. Okay, so now it's time to install the overflow. You want to undo the wing nut from the one end here and keep the rubber washer gasket on the inside, and then just kind of slip that through from the inside out, and then just tighten it from the outside here. So now we're into the fun part. It's time to click some sips. Okay. Here's the fill-up tube here. So that's the pre-cut hole, and I want that to be conveniently placed sort of in the back corner over here. Ready to grow, guys. Put that in the hole. There it is. So here we have a beautiful self-watering garden SIP-Tech system. You all saw how easy that was to put together. It saves so many steps. It just makes the whole process so much easier, and you get like this beautiful finished professional quality raised bed that's going to last you, 3 to 4 times longer than it would if it was just wood. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope it answered some questions for you. I hope it showed you how versatile the SIP-Tech system is and how you can really use any material to build the structure of your garden, and really the advantages and benefits of the SIP-Tech system in general, beyond just being a sub-irrigation system, right? How it creates the longevity, how it creates the sort of aesthetic beauty of it, and really how it can help more people grow their own food, because at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about. So get out there, get growing, have some fun, and enjoy the harvest.